What's good? Yo, what up? Yo, bros, what's good? Yo, fam. Welcome back to the number one podcast on the planet. This is Smartass episode 20. And boy, do we have a great show for you here today. We are going to discuss Costco, everybody's favorite place for dirtbags and degenerates. We're going to discuss North Korea and how that place doesn't seem to be too fun. And we're also going to talk about how, some people tell you not to jerk off because apparently it'll make you a millionaire, which it won't. Jerk your dick. I like that. I feel like I really did miss my calling as a really old school radio DJ. Now all you have is radio DJs are just the least funny people on the planet. I mean, I don't know many people. Maybe there's a couple decent radio like personalities out there that are still doing it, and but they're not local radio. I'll say that. I think that's fair to say. They're definitely not local radio. Every local radio station, if you've worked any sort of job where there's like radio playing around, every time they start talking, boy, does it get fucking it's the type of I hate this word, but cringe kind of comedy. They'll just be like, it's the traffic this morning. They'll just be like, backed way up today. What is even going on out there this morning? I mean, it's a Thursday. Is everyone confused? They try to rush home thinking it's Friday? The person that's with them on the arrow is like, hey, you got that right, Tom. Wow. Holy fuck, you're fucking hilarious. And, like, they both just are like, you guys gotta calm it down. Nothing you're saying is funny. I just be like some carnival or something. And just be like, yeah, great place to, take the kids out. The old carnival, they can get him onto the fucking Ferris wheel and, give him a few turns of that. And, maybe if you're lucky, they'll fall off the top and die. And you only have 2 kids now and not a third. That'll make it easier to pay for when they go to college. Now, see, that would actually be funny. Why don't they do that? It's like there was a car crash, and let me guess, there was a deadly car crash this week this morning on the highway, and we're taking callers and bets on whether it was a woman that caused it or not. Bonus points if you guess the ethnicity. That would be fun. That would bring radio back. I need to work in radio. And just be like they get mad at you. Just be like, hey, it's my job. I'm just reporting, And we got to make it fun for the listeners. The people in their car. So that there's a car on fire, head down there and take a video of yourself roasting marshmallows over the burning the burning bodies and send it into the station for a free $50 gift card to the keg, where that'll get you 1 glass of water, a glass of water and a salad on us at the keg if you take a video of you roasting a marshmallow over a dead body, over a burning body. That would be way more fun. I'm going to pitch that. If you guys know, let me know what your favorite radio stations are. I will try to get a meeting there, and I'll pitch them, where we do contests for just horrifying events. It's like, mass shooting, and we are holding a 50-50 draw for, whoever guesses the correct number of bodies. How many, what the kill count ends up being. It's still in action, so we got plenty of time to call in. Just to give you a reference, so we're currently at about 55, and it just started a few minutes ago. It'll probably wrap up soon. Police are on scene. So get your calls in and get your number. How many people do you think died in the mass shooting? First person to get the correct answer, 50-50 draw. You're going to win upwards of $10,000. That would absolutely save radio, by the way. That would immediately turn radio into everybody's favorite thing again. It's like television. What am I going to watch television for? Another murder mystery case? Ugh, I get it. People fucking love watching. Dude, I've always said this. Moms love watching murder shit. I mean, my mom just nonstop with the murder stuff, bro. And she's not the only one, but dude, I remember getting scarred by a good old episode of Criminal Minds when I was a child. This fucking guy like kidnapped these ladies and was like, you know, turning them into alive, but like they're like paralyzed kind of like dolls, and he would like lock them up in his basement. I was watching that with my mom when I was 11 or something. And hey mom, you're lucky that I didn't I saw that as fucked up and not inspiration. Could have went either way, but you got to be careful with that kind of shit, okay? All right? You don't know. You never know. I could have been like, oh, bro, that's sick. Here, I was thinking dolls had to be inanimate objects. I could just use real people. Thanks, Ma. Ma, you always fucking introduce me to the coolest shit. You introduced me to, like, fucking dope-ass food, like chicken fingers and shit. And you know, like sports, you took me out to like play sports and stuff with friends. And then now you're introducing me to like, you know, paralyzing and stringing up humans as dolls if I want. Wonder what's next. So yeah, very morbid opening to this podcast. Speaking of morbidity, I mean, Jesus H. Christ. Have you been to a Costco? I feel like this is just what a Costco is, but I was down at the Costco just now. Pure chaos down there, number one. I mean, it's just people with those big, like, flatbed fucking carts around, and they're just loading just kilograms of fucking French fries out there. It looks like they're, like, preparing to stack them up like sandbags to stop a flood, but it's just to feed their fat fucking family. It's not going to stop the flood. I guess it'll stop the flood of blood through their body when it fucking clogs their arteries. So oh fuck, I enjoyed that. But I mean, Jesus Christ, the fucking people down there. I mean, oh no, it'll ruin your day seeing some people like that. Yo, there's some families down there that are just like, what is this? Where did this family just crawl out of? They're like, I mean, they're all just fucking just dirt bags, just fucking sliding around in their fucking nasty flip flops. They're like covered in dirt, and it's just like a permanent layer of dirt. Even like they could have just got out of the shower, and like this is just kind of like, you know, what's baked onto them now. It's not even a tan, you know. It's a big difference between a tan and you can just tell is like it's just like a dirt layer they have. And the kids, like, I mean, the kids are disgusting. I mean, even the kids like may as well just be smoking a cigarette. You're just looking at them and you're just like, what is that kid smoking a cigarette? And dad's like, yeah, it's just a menthol though. Don't be a pussy. What? He can't smoke menthol cigarettes. He's 9. I was already on to, you know, native cigarettes at that point. I was rolling my own cigarettes by 10. He's still smoking menthols. We're being responsible about it. It's like, Jesus Christ, that kid is horrifying. Oh man, you see some of these families and you're just like, oh, Jesus Christ. It'll fucking ruin your day, man. I was like, this is why I shop at, where I try to shop at Whole Foods, so I don't have to look at gross people. And, you know, but I just went to Costco to get a bunch of fucking meat, because it's just a place to go when you just need way too much of something. And I just felt like stocking up on meat. Didn't want to go to the grocery store every goddamn day for the rest of the month. And go down there. And yeah, it's just people just, you know, I mean, what do you need? What do you need all that for? What the fuck, man? What are we doing? What do you need? What, like, do you really need like 10 bags of 10 double, like the chips bags you get are just double the size of what regular chip bags are. Like an actual party size. Like legitimately when they say party size, it's like, yes, this is enough chips for a party. Doesn't matter how many people are there. This is enough chips for a party. And like a family's just buying 10 bags. Or they're buying a box of 4,000 chicken fingers. And they're just like, yeah, that'll get us through till at least October. You're just like, that's like 2 months, bro. You'd be like, yeah, it should last till then. I hope so anyway, because I mean, yeah, we're dead broke. So yeah, let's hope these 4,000 fucking chicken fingers last us. And I mean, nobody's going in there and buying lots of vegetables, you know? And it's like, yeah, we're just buying a lot of vegetables to stock up and stuff. It's just not happening. I mean, Christ, that is the place to go when you're just trying to eat yourself to death, huh? And it's just it was awesome as a kid. Costco food, dude, you go and you get the fries. The fries are incredible. I mean, you would get a hot dog or a piece of pizza or whatever when you're a kid because, you know, it's awesome to eat disgusting shit when you're a kid. But then you just see adults there and it just gets sad. You just see an adult male who's 42 and he's just wolfing down a couple of hot dogs. He's got 2 or 3 hot dogs and they all come with a drink. So he's got 2 or 3 drinks and he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna throw the cups away. He comes with it. I might as well, you know, with this hot dog, I'll have Mountain Dew. With this hot dog, I will have root beer. And then with this hot dog, I will have Diet Pepsi. Because three sodas is a lot. So I think the third one I'll have Diet. You know, that's probably enough sugar. How much sugar do you think that is, sir? That's damn near. That's well over 100 grams of sugar. 100 grams are pretty light, I think. So 100 ain't bad. Fuck it. I'll go for the regular Pepsi. Yeah, you convinced me. It's like, hey, sir. Hey. How many heart attacks scares have you had in the last let's do a small window. The last month, how many heart attack scares have you had? Last month? A couple weeks ago I almost went down at a Denny's. Huh? A Denny's. What happened there? Oh, yeah. Me and the family went out one morning after just a night of just fucking getting hammered at the barbecue, and we were just way too fucked up to feed the kids. So we're like, fuck it, let's go to Denny's. And we get down to Denny's, and I was just like, bitch, I'll take all your damn pancakes, and I want about 7 or 8 side orders of bacon. I got through about half of it, and I mean, Jesus Christ, my chest tightened up quicker than a kid at his first church school. I mean, he was like, and the priest approaches him from behind, and just that level of tightening up, you know, or you know, a young gymnastics girl's first trip to the team doctor. That level of tight of just being like, hey, I don't know what's happening to me right now. So yeah, like kind of like a molestation, rapey kind of tight is how I felt my body get, is kind of what I was saying with that. For somebody who's a big dumb fucking idiot, I use elaborate metaphors and analogies, so just stick with me here. Yeah, so I just felt it tighten up, and I was just like, by God, though, I ain't gonna let this ruin my breakfast, though. So I powered through, and by the end of it, I almost slumped down right there in the booth. Kids had to carry me out, and so you didn't go to the hospital? Oh, nah, you know, happens about 5-6 times a year. I just shake it off, really. Christ, I mean, my daddy and his dad's daddy before him, they both survived multiple heart attacks, so I ain't afraid of a heart attack. You're just like, oh my God, sir, why don't you just, Take care of yourself. He's like, oh, I am. Back, a few years ago, I switched over to light beers instead. I mean, of course, I drink about 8 or 9 more now per night than I usually do, just to make up for the difference. But the light beers, I think, are easier on the heart. I started smoking slightly less cigarettes. That's a lie. I smoke way more. Take care of myself. I play cornhole 2-3 times a week. Keep the blood moving. Gotta stretch out the arms, I'll break a little sweat. It's like, so you're sweating right now. I mean, talk about breaking a sweat. You're sweating right now. You've been talking for like 3 minutes and it looks like you just got out of a pool. I mean, I've literally seen somebody get out of a pool drier than how you look right now, just from you talking and, holding your 3 hot dogs. But yeah, the people just, ugh. And I don't want to be a dick about it, but the people at the Costco disgust me. And I know what you're going to say. Well, Aidan, if it disgusts you and you don't want to be around the people, then you shouldn't go to Costco. And yeah, you're right. But fuck, I needed something from Costco. I need to start Instacarting it, I guess. Get some other poor fucking soul to go buy me a fucking giant chunk of meat and bring it to my house for 0 money. But yeah, that Costco was what a trip. And you could lose a kid in a Costco easily. And it might not be even a bad thing. I mean, he'll just latch onto some other family. They won't even know. It's like, I don't know, how many kids did we have? Hey, Tammy, how many kids did we have when we came into the Costco? 6? Did we have 6? All right, I think we got 7. Do you think, could it have been 7? All right, well, just to be sure, we'll bring this one with us. Okay, yeah. So yeah, maybe grab another bag of fries. I only got 10 bags of fries. So we have this other kid that we're both not sure is ours or not. So grab another bag of fries to be safe. Fuck it, another box of chicken strips, mozzarella sticks, mini pizzas while you're there. It's like, Jesus Christ, everybody's like, why is the family's diet like arcade food? You can't eat like you're at a bowling alley and expect to live a life. And then they're just like, they're just like, I don't know, our kids just don't seem to be excelling. They just don't seem to be excelling in life. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, they basically have been living at an arcade. Your house is like an arcade. They just are eating chicken strips, pizza that's been sitting out, just fries, just so many fries. Like just for a meal, they'll just have fries. Like, what'd you have for dinner last night? All the kids at school, it's like, all right, everybody, we're gonna go around. What'd you have for dinner last night? My mom made roast chicken with broccoli and kale salad. Oh, Amanda, that sounds great. Okay. Ben, what did you have your family had? We had wings last night. Wings? Whoa! Is there anything with those wings? Yeah. My dad made this like side little like rice dish. It's like Spanish rice. Have you ever had that? And I was like, yes, I have, Ben. That's delicious. All right. Cal, what did you have? Fries? You had fries for dinner? Yep. You just had like a plate of fries. A plate? Nah, I just had in a little Tupperware, one of those big Tupperware things. I just took the fries out of the air fryer, dumped a bunch into there, and went back to playing my video games. It was good. It's like, oh, did you have dip with your fries? Teacher's like trying to, I guess connect with them in a way, get a little bit more out of them. Dip. Yeah, actually, I put ketchup I added more ketchup to a barbecue sauce, and then I put mayonnaise in it as well. I believe the French and the gay people call it aioli. So I made a little barbecue ketchup mayonnaise aioli, as the gay French people say. Oh, dude, that might be my favorite character ever. The dirtbag kid who eats fries. Aioli. But yeah, so basically, moral of the story, Costco that'll put you in a bad mood. Also, what puts you in a better mood? Nothing like busting nuts, right, folks? Hey, do you want to blow fucking loads? Oh my God. Just go right into an ad. See, I am built for radio. Just go right into an ad. Hey, kids, are you ready to blow loads? We have a product for you. Blue Chew. Guaranteed to get your rock hard boners, get your rocks off. Bust nuts with hard cocks and bust more nuts because your dick won't go down for weeks because you're inevitably going to take more than we recommend and just to try it out and see what happens, and you'll have a boner for 6 hours. So you'll be constantly busting nuts. Yeah. What the fuck? Oh my God. People that listen to this podcast are the shit, dude. You guys are the fucking best, man. Yeah, so I'm just scrolling through TikTok. I want to get off TikTok, but I just can't, okay? I just can't because it's giving me a lot of fucking awesome shit to talk about. And you just meet the weirdest people that give like the weirdest life advice out. So I stopped by this one, and it's just some guy who's like fat jacked. He's not fat. I'm not gonna go ahead and say he's a fat guy. But he's not shredded, but he's a big muscular guy. The screen at the front just says how to stop being a loser. So, this guy's going to teach us how to stop being a loser. He's got the answers. So me being a fucking loser, I'm like, oh shit. Well, I got to stop here and learn how to, stop being a fucking piece of shit. So 45-second long video. This guy's gonna help me. Let's see what kind of advice he's got.
That's the first place to begin to stop being a loser. If you're a loser in your business, you're a loser in your work, you're a loser at school, you're a loser with women, you're a loser in the gym, you're a loser in the kitchen, eating too much junk food. I guarantee you, if you stop blowing your load, all those other things will fix themselves. Why? Because every action is measured by the sentiment from which it proceeds. You bring you to everything you are. And if you walk around with a limp dick because you're always draining your balls, you're showing up as a slap dick. Who's this slap dick doing a shitty job in his career? Who's the slap dick failing all his classes? Who's this slap dick that none of the women respect?
Oh man. Bro, this guy, there's a few things we got to address. So I'm just going to go through it and we'll stop at each point here because, bro, this guy jerked off the day that he made this video, by the way. He probably stopped recording and was just like, you got it? Okay, good. I'm going to go bust fucking nuts right now. I'm just going to go ravage myself in the washroom. I'll be back. He jerked off on the way to this. Guarantee this guy's jerked off in a car before. Anybody that has any weird obsession with jerking off, like either like telling you not to do it or you shouldn't do it, or like or you should do it. I don't know if there's any advocates like telling you, it's like, hey, you gotta be busting. Well, I guess Matthew McConaughey from Wolf of Wall Street, he's like, yeah, no, you gotta be jerking off. You gotta be jerking off like 19 fucking thousand times a day. How much money do you want to make? Do you plan on making like $5 to $10 million a year? I need you to be literally constantly jerking your dick. I need you to actually physically have your cock in your hand every hour that you're awake. Every hour that your cock is not in your hand, you are losing money pretty much. I know you're new to this shit, but I'm trying to help you. Okay? Jerk off. Do you need me to help you? I will. It technically doesn't even need to be you, but your dick should always be being stroked. So your first little bit while you get started here with the company, you start making money. But then after that, if you're too tired, stiff forearm or jerking your dick, you can hire somebody, sit under your desk and just fucking stroke your cock while you make money. Okay? But your dick's gotta be getting stroked. So yeah, people just anybody that tells you what to do with your dick, weird. Okay? You also if you're jerking off too much. You don't need somebody to tell you. Is your dick fucking red? Just permanently red from you just aggressively trying to rip it off your body? You jerk it off too much. Is when you fucking jerk off you jerk off so much that, eventually just nothing's coming out. You would just return to a 9-year-old that's getting boners and is jerking off and can get the orgasm, but there's no fucking cum. If you've reverted back to that, you're jerking off too much. You've jerked yourself out of cum. You're ahead of your testes on cum production. You're jerking off too much. That's when you know. Your testes will let you know. That's what they're there for. They're like, hey pal, we're putting in overtime over here, trying to produce this baby serum down here. This fucking this man sap. This fucking children's syrup, kid syrup. I don't know if I like that one. That one kind of grossed me out a little bit. But we can't do that. I mean, Jesus Christ, we got people working weekends down here. We got double shifts. We got fucking. I mean, our entire factory down here is working themselves to the bone, and we can't keep up with production because you just won't stop jerking off. I mean, Christ, what do you expect us to do, sir? You want us to get another set of testes in here? You go ahead and do that, Dad, because that is above my pay grade to bring in another set of balls. All right? I love another set. I'd love to bring in another set down here. I mean, Jesus. I'm losing a lot of good guys out here. We got guys dropping dead trying to fucking produce cum for you. All right, so let's go through this one more time.
It's the first place to begin to stop being a loser. If you're a loser.
So the first place to begin. Okay, so you're just everything in life has just gone to shit. Just terrible. You woke up, you woke up on just a pile of fucking a pile of trash bags outside in an alley. Your shirt, you're fucking wearing the same shirt. You're just like, oh fuck, you don't even know where you are. You're hungover. You work at you're a Walmart cashier. Not even a cashier. You're a fucking you're a back. They give you stock in the back shelves even. They're like, we don't want people to fucking see you. You're working the back stock at Walmart. You fucking, somehow stumble your way over to the Walmart and throw your vest on and get working there. Your family doesn't talk to you anymore. Mostly because you killed half of them. And then, when you're on vacation, you push them over the edge of let's be honest, you guys were on a cruise. And then, yeah, so, just things aren't going well. What is the first step we should take? I would say to you as your coach, are you jerking off, son? And he's like, jerking off? I mean, yeah, I'm borderline homeless. I mean, I jerk off. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to stop that. Number one, first thing. It's like, that's the first thing? I mean, my life is in goddamn shambles right now. I have nothing. The first thing you want me to do to turn all that around is to not touch my dick. Yes, sir. I'm this almost in shape guy yelling at you in front of a squat rack. You're not going to listen to me? Do you not see all the dumbbells behind me, sir? Clearly, what I have to say is of the most importance and facts. You're going to tell me I'm not successful and I don't know what I'm talking about? I'm standing in front of a rack of dumbbells and I'm almost in shape. So I'd listen to me if I were you.
Your business, you're a loser in your work, you're a loser at school, you're a loser with women, you're a loser in the gym, you're a loser in the kitchen eating too much junk food. I guarantee you, if you stop blowing your load, all those other things will fix themselves.
Dude, could you imagine? You're a loser at work. So a loser in your career, you're a loser at work. You're just like, I don't know. Things are just, I just feel like I'm not getting the recognition I deserve at work. I've been doing a great job, and I mean, like he hasn't even really mentioned my name in line for that promotion. They're not even acknowledging my work that I've been doing. I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job. One guy's like, "You been jerking off? What? Have you been jerking off? Have I been jerking off? Like, what do you mean? Like at work and stuff? No, just in general, in your life. Have you been jerking off recently while you've been doing all this work that's going unrecognized?" Yeah, I guess I have been jerking off, wife and kids though. So like not very often. When I can, I'll slip into the washroom and, try and make do with what I got. I mean, there was only a Golf Town magazine in there last time, a Golf Digest. I had to jerk off to a tailor-made driver. But, they are pretty nice. Yeah, so I guess I'm jerking off a little bit. Oh, right there. That's it. There's your problem right there. It's like, what? What do you mean? You are not getting the recognition and not getting what you deserve at work because you're blowing loads. What? The fuck does that have to do with anything? Everybody in here can tell that you're coming in with an empty nutsack. Nobody wants to give recognition to the guy with an empty nutsack. I've talked to the boss. We and him, our wives are friends. We play golf together, actually. And you know what? We probably both have that driver you were jerking off to because we can afford it. Because you know why? We don't blow our loads by ourselves. We have our mistresses do it and our maids. So at work, if you want things to go better at work, show up with a full fucking set of nuts. Make sure that your man cream is just your fucking silky syrup is just nice and full down there. So that's number one. If you want to work, what else do you say?
Because every action is measured.
Oh, hold on, let's go back.
All those other things.
Oh yeah. So what else is going to get fixed?
Loser in the gym. You're a loser in the kitchen.
You're a loser in the gym. So I don't even know what the fuck this means. If you're in the gym, you're not a loser. No matter what. If you're in the gym at all, empty nuts, full nuts, doesn't make a difference. You're working out. Great job. Just be like, hey, bro. Hey, man. The fucking trainer that's just like way too personal when people comes up and he's just like, hey, man. He's like, you're lifting about 50 pounds lighter than I've seen you lift in the past couple weeks. Is everything all right? He's like, yeah, man. I'm just taking it light today. I'm just feeling a little tight with the muscles. I don't want to pull anything. So I'm just, kind of doing a little bit of a lighter day, just, a little bit of a active recovery day. Right. Are you sure this isn't because you're just fucking at home blowing loads by yourself? I could tell a masturbator when I see one, and I'm looking at a all-American first-class masturbator right now. Dude, you might think you could pull a fast one on other people, dude, but I spend way too much time around aggro dudes to not be able to pick out masturbators. Nah, bro. You're not going to be able to fucking sneak that past me, dude. I could sense a masturbator from literally fucking 40 kilometers away. It's like, dude, that's an insane range. Yeah. Well, when you've been a fucking piece, when you've been you've been a personal trainer that's fucking super weird and creepy for, as long as I have, when dudes are jerking off. I can sense the fullness of everybody's nutsack in here. I could tell. It's like, did they cover that in your personal train thing? It's like, no, I'm more accrued that through life. I feel like I just had an intuitive sense of how much semen everybody's got going on. So yeah, if you're in the gym, you're in the gym. It doesn't matter. Full balls, empty balls, whatever.
Junk food, I guarantee you, if you stop blowing your load, all those other things.
Also, you stop blowing your load, all of a sudden you're eating kale. According to this guy. Just like some fucking guy who's just 450 pounds and is just like, you know, does one of those massive transformations and he's just like, you know, shredded, absolutely yoked, and everyone's just like, yeah, he's on the cover of fucking Men's Fitness, and they're like, what was your secret? Fucking, you know, Johnny Rip's #1 fucking secret for getting absolutely fucking shredded and yoked, his life-changing transformation. And then you open it up, you buy the magazine, which nobody does, open it up to the page, and it's just like, what was the one thing you did? Johnny Rip says, all I did was not jerk off. Everyone's like, what? You serious, bro? Yep. All I did was not jerk off. Boom, 250 pounds just melted right off. You know? All I would eat before was just fucking Wendy's, Burger King, fucking just, you know, just, I would go to Costco with my fucking garbage family and just load up on fries. Looked like we were fucking, like, you know, stocking up to stop a flood, you know, like the sandbags. I heard this fucking hilarious fucking guy say that, named Aidan, once, and I thought that was fucking super funny. Yeah, and then, I don't know, but that was all when I was masturbating, and then I just stopped masturbating, and now I just eat sweet potatoes, kale, and fucking, you know, and like super dry chicken. Yeah, that's it, man. That's all it is all you got to do is just fucking have a set of testicles full of cum. That's it, dude. I don't know why people want to make life so goddamn difficult. Just show up with a fucking full set of nuts. It's that simple.
Themselves. Why? Because every action is measured by the sentiment from which it proceeds. You bring you to everything you are. And if you walk around with a limp dick because you're always draining your balls.
Okay, so you walk around with a limp dick because you're always draining your balls. So, this guy is saying, don't drain your balls, show up with a hard dick? Because I can't condone that kind of thing. You just got a boner everywhere. It's like, sir, why do you have a boner? It's big. Maybe because I'm not a fucking loser draining my balls. You don't have a boner right now. That means you jerked off. I'm not a fucking quitter like that. I ain't no loser. I got a hard dick everywhere I go because I can't masturbate, okay? Because I don't want to be a fucking loser. I don't want to fucking be a loser, so I can't fucking masturbate. I've had a boner for... I've literally had a fucking boner for fucking 4 months, man. And you know what? I feel the exact fucking same, except for my dick is just in pain. I feel the exact same. I'm literally fucking working the same job. I make the same amount of money. I literally haven't put on any more muscle than what I had before. The only difference in my life is that my fucking boner won't go down. What is this guy fucking talking about? Oh, you fucking limp dick pussies. Wow. Get boners, you fucking losers.
You're showing up as a slap dick. Who's this slap dick doing a shitty job in his career? Who's the slap dick?
Dude, this guy's also so unprepared for this. For such a strong opinion, this guy is so unprepared for this speech he's giving us. He's like stumbling. He doesn't know what he's about to say next. This guy's a retard.
In all his classes. Who's this slap dick that none of the women respect?
Dude! Hey, ladies fucking jerk their clits too. All right? Oh, fuck. Ladies are out there jerking their clits, all right? So it's not like they don't respect a masturbator. I'm literally respected by 42% of women, and I masturbate, so why don't you fucking get out of here, you slap dick? Oh my god, this fucking guy, bro. Unbelievable. Holy shit. Yeah, so guys, I mean, fucking you just can't be jerking your dicks, okay? You just can't. We just can't have it. If you don't want to be a fucking loser, you literally got to not empty your nuts. That's it. But yeah, masturbation can be a problem, okay? I know I said you don't want people talking to you about fucking whether you should jerk your dick or not, but masturbation can be an issue, okay? And I feel like it's a bigger issue now with everybody, you know, for the last year and a half. I'll go on record to say masturbation numbers are up. I'm willing to make that claim. I don't think I'm going out on too flimsy of a limb saying that masturbation numbers are probably up. Lord knows mine are. I ain't afraid to say it. But yeah, you just got to be careful. Eventually you got to let a lady do it, even though she doesn't do it as bad or as good as you do it. But that's why you don't let them jerk you off. You let them jerk you off, like with their mouth or with their vagina. But never their hand. I mean, Lord, the day I find a lady that can masturbate or can jerk me off as well as I jerk myself off, that is the same day that I ever hooked up with my first trans person, because that is absolutely a man. There's zero ladies that know how to jerk a jerk cock as well as a man does. So if guys out there, if you're getting an extremely good hand job, congratulations, that is your first trans woman. Congratulations on your first trans. That's awesome. You get to use that now as ammo against people telling you that you're a bigot or you're a piece of shit. It's like, hey, excuse me, no. I actually just got jerked off by a trans woman last night. So absolutely, yeah. It's like, hey, how do you know it's a trans woman? It's like, well, she had a wide set of shoulders, but that wasn't even really it. It was just, she just gave the most perfect hand job, and I was like, oh yeah, that is a hand job only a man can deliver. You know what I mean? All the fellas know what I'm talking about. Dude, you fuck a trans woman, you're unstoppable. You could do anything you want for the rest of your life. Nobody can say shit. Well, in the West, anyway. Dude, you could run for office with that as your main platform. Everyone would be like, woo! Yeah. Dude, he's awesome, dude. Dude, who are you voting for? I'm voting for the guy that fucked the trans girl. He's so cool and so accepting. Take that shit east. People, you're not gonna get the same reception, we'll say. Speaking of taking shit east, let's take it as far east as we can go. Bro, I listened to the craziest podcast I have ever heard in my entire life. When you just stumble across something and you listen to it and then immediately you're just like, oh, well, now I need to know absolutely everything about this. I need to have all books, television, all videos, all movies about this, and I need to know everything. And I'm now fully obsessed with North Korea. And I want to learn how I can recreate it here. No, but Yeonmi Park, if you don't know her, bro, she's the shit. She's fucking awesome. And she cancel that bitch. Yo, cancel. Hey, woke police, you're not gonna like this one. The North Korea refugee says some stuff you don't like. Dude, she's fucking hilarious. Not hilarious as in like she tells fucking jokes, but it's just so funny that because like she literally escapes North Korea, escapes sex slavery in China, and then gets over here and she's just like, oh my God, these people are fucked. Oh my God, I love that so much. That's so funny. That couldn't be funnier to me because these people are fucked, and it's just hilarious because like you would think that somebody that literally like, has eaten dinner off of like a fucking body that's being like, dissolved by bacteria, who's like eating grasshoppers off of that and then was like sold into sex slavery, would be over here and like no matter what, nothing would disturb her. She'd be like, hey, I don't care. You guys can do whatever you want. Doesn't offend me. I'm just happy to be here. She gets over here and she's like, the people here are absolutely fucked. God, I love it. So, if you don't know the story, yeah. So she, North Korea, not a good place. Allegedly. How hilarious is that, dude? The guy's like Kim Jong-un or whatever. Is, well, number one, she said he's almost dead. The guy's like 36 years old. Bro's just been fucking, I mean, he's just a fat frat boy, really. That's just like, he's like a 36-year-old that's just like still taking courses down at the university and still lives at the frat. And all the guys are too scared to kick him out because he's been there for literally like fucking almost coming up on 2 decades. And he's still having sex with, you know, borderline underage ladies. Let's just call it what it is. He's fucking teenagers. But you know, it's college. And you know, as long as you're at college, it doesn't matter what age you are, you're allowed to fuck teenagers. If you're 45 and you're still at college, you're allowed to fuck a 17-year-old or an 18-year-old. I don't make the rules. College does. So yeah, he's just like literally he's about to die because he's just all he does is just fucking party and eat. Like, bro's just the ultimate, like, dude, wouldn't you want to just be alive? If you could just literally sit back and just get blowjobs all day long if you wanted, and for the rest of your life, for the next fucking however long, and he's just can't stop eating and drinking himself to death. He's just fucking partying himself to death. Like, what a dork. Hey, bro, have a little self-discipline, just enough to be able to survive long enough to stretch out this period of awesomeness you have. It's not every day you get to, you know, become a dictator of a country, and you're blowing it in your first like decade. What an idiot. That's what I got from this, is he's blowing it. Not with the way he's treating all the people and stuff. I mean, I think he's doing a great job with that. I mean, he's doing the best he can. I just do what my daddy did and my daddy's daddy did before him, okay? He's no different from the rest of us, you know, just doing what our daddies did and our daddy's daddy did before that. And that's all you can really do is stick to the family values. And our family values are that all the people in this country should worship us and believe that we are literally gods. And in return, we shoot them in the head for no reason. For fun. Welcome to North Korea. Don't even fucking look at anybody the wrong way. We'll blow your head off. North Korea, the musical. Coming to a stage near you. Kim Jong-un just, oh, bro, fuck, what happened last night? Holy shit, dude. I was fucking drinking so much. I had all that fucking, I had Dennis Rodman over for some reason. I really like Dennis Rodman. I don't know what, but I just really like, you know, if there's one thing I like more than torturing and enslaving fucking millions of people, it's I like a nice role player that you know isn't worried about his stat line and just wants to get out there and, you know, play good positional basketball and get rebounds. Those are the two things that I like and that I really enjoy about this life. Kim Jong-un, man. North Korea. Fuck. I'm literally just gonna be. It's just gonna be in my mind. North Korea the musical for the next, maybe ever. I might be dealing with this for the rest of my life now. North Korea. My mother just got shot for trading newspaper for food. North Korea. My mother just got fucking hung in the public square for accidentally sneezing when she shouldn't have. Oh my god. But I don't even remember what I was talking about. But yeah, so she escapes North Korea with like the craziest shit. Doesn't even realize like how fucked everything is. Gets to China. Is the only way she could escape. And then China's more fucked. I didn't even realize China's fucking running the whole goddamn operation down there pretty much. They're funding all the shit in North Korea. And then she has to escape out of there to go to Mongolia. And the Mongolians are like fucking with them. Mongolians think it's hilarious. They're just like, yeah, when fucking refugees come in, we like to fuck with them and tell them we're sending them back to North Korea. And then when they almost kill themselves, us and Ashton Kutcher pop out. We're like, fuck, we got you idiots. Holy fuck, you were about to slit your throat. Fuck, we're just kidding. We're not sending you back to North Korea. That's fucked. Get on in here. We got a bowl of rice for you. Dude. Hey, bro. The Mongols. I mean, I know you guys literally come from the longest line of savages in history, but chill out. These people have like walked through deserts and like fucking like survived the most insane shit. They don't need to be pranked right now. It's a Mongolian YouTube channel. It's like, yo, guys, shh, yo, thanks for 250,000 K subscribers. That's fucking sick, dude. Make sure you smash that subscribe button, smash that fucking that like button on the video. Make sure you turn on the video notifications so you never miss a drop. All right, today we have a bunch of North Korean refugees sneaking over into the country. We're going to fucking harass them, and we're going to, interrogate them, and we're going to tell them that we're going to fucking, threaten to send them back to North Korea until they literally almost commit suicide, like to the point where they're like, the blade is against their neck, and then us and Ashton Kutcher are going to pop out. All right? It's going to be fucking hilarious, dude. We're so fucking stoked. Smash that like button. And then just like, most insane fucking interrogation. And then there's like, we're fucking sending you back, you pieces of shit. You think you can sneak into Mongolia? All right. We're going to have a quick lunch break, and then we're going to be right back. We're just going to leave all these blades and knives here. You guys, we're going to go have lunch, and then we're going to come back, and we're going to send you back to North Korea, okay? You pieces of shit. You're liars. We know all you guys are spies. We know it. They all go outside the room. Everybody's breaking down crying, and then they all just pick up knives, and they're actually going to take turns to slit each other's throat. Ashton Kutcher just falls through the roof. Just kidding. Actually, I'm big on human trafficking, Ashton Kutcher. So, hi, I'm Ashton Kutcher. I'm big on human trafficking. So, I've kind of combined my two loves of pranking the fuck out of people for television and internet fame and stopping human trafficking. So, welcome to my show. Punked out of human trafficking. It's a working title. But like the Mongols, Jesus Christ, give them a break. Then she gets out of that, goes to South Korea, where she in 1 year or something does all her grade kindergarten through fucking grade 12, and the Asians, right? Doesn't matter. North Korea, China, Taiwan, which is the same thing. Sorry, China. I didn't mean to call Taiwan something separate. Taiwan, which is which owned by China. It's absolutely not a separate country. Thank you, John Cena, for teaching me that. I was thinking Taiwan was its own thing, but the Lord and Savior John Cena made that evident to me that Taiwan is absolutely not its own country. It doesn't matter who it is. Them Asians are smart, Christ. Took me, I barely made through it all in 12 years. How about that? This lady got it all done in 1 year. And that was, but to be fair, if I had the level of drive that is probably built up from years of slavery and stuff, then I had the ambition, you're just like, it's the first time you're allowed to have books and stuff. So she probably got a little excited. I feel like I maybe could have mustered up that kind of thirst for knowledge. If that was the case with me, I might have got through university in that year as well. But she goes to University of South Korea, transfers, gets into a whole actually gets into Columbia University, which was supposed to be a decent university. It's supposed to be one of the best, people say. And that's just not the case anymore, because our universities are full of retards. It is what it is. Our universities are, for the most part, full of people that are paying an institution like $100,000 to turn them into fucking half-ass social justice warriors that think that, they know what the fuck's going on. They basically paid $100,000 to get shitty opinions driven into their head and a sense of arrogance about it, thinking that they're smarter than everybody because they gave a bunch of old fucks $100,000 to indoctrinate them with shitty opinions and shitty ideas and shitty thoughts, and they don't know how to use their brain. And then also on top of that, they now carry a level of arrogance, like they know what's going on, and you don't, because you didn't pay $100,000 to these people. Does that make sense? No. Does it have to make sense? I guess not. They're the geniuses. They're the smart ones, you know. She has a history. This bitch that's telling you that, you know, we all you know, we got to tear down the fucking patriarchy and we all have a colonial mindset. You know, and she's got a sense of arrogance about it and thinks that she understands everything because she paid, you know, $75,000 for a history of art degree. Does she deserve to have this level of arrogance? Yeah. Yeah, you did a great job. You did a great job, Miranda. Miranda, you stupid fucking art bitch. You're not smart because you're fucking rich and white, you idiot. Fuck you. Just because you paid a school way too much money and fucking, you know, did your schoolwork in high school to get in doesn't mean that you're shit in life, okay? It doesn't. Who you are, your own opinions that you form, which you don't have any, and, you know, what you do in life, like what you create, how you make other people feel, what kind of, you know, what kind of environment and kind of community do you create around you? What kind of like business, what kind of service do you give to the world? That's what matters. But you don't have any of that. You just have an arrogance around you because you're fucking sort of decent looking and your parents have money and you're you know, you're white. And, you know, and you think you're awesome because you think that, because, you know, you're not a transphobe and, you know, you have a couple of minority friends that you like that. And you think that makes you fucking, you know, Mother Teresa, who probably wasn't so into the minorities now that I'm thinking about it. But yeah, so she gets to Columbia University, which is supposed to be a decent university, or it was in the past, and now it's just, you know, it's just retarded. And they're just like, she literally says that, you know, here, let me see if I can pull up a video of her talking about it. She said just like the political correctness there is insane, that you can't even like, you can't even like, she said that she felt that the censorship of speech was similar at Columbia University than what she experienced in North Korea, that she was as afraid to say stuff and have certain opinions at Columbia University than she was living in North Korea. Now that kind of makes her a pussy because none of these people are going to do fucking shit to you. They might, whatever, get you banned on Twitter. Who gives a fuck? Go to Parler. Go to Parler where you could probably, you know, it's just people just saying the N-word and doing Q drops. I think that's what Parler is. I'm not 100% sure. Let me see. Oh, I think this is real old. Oh yeah, it's from 2016. Damn, she's fucking young, dude. Christ, man. I need to do more cool shit. I gotta go escape North Korea, bro. Yeah, fucking what a quote. But I remember the one thing she says, is she said she has one teacher that's like explaining this thing to her and telling her that, telling her this, just, you know, giving her an opinion. She says, if a man holds a door for you, he is like asserting dominance over you and is, you know, it's like a colonial mindset thing and it's a part of like the patriarchy and whatever. And she's just like, I think it's just a person being nice and holding the door. And the lady proceeded to tell her that she was wrong and she is brainwashed from North Korea. And that's why she thinks that. Anybody that's like telling you that you're brainwashed if you don't think like them is doing the brainwashing. I didn't need to give you $100,000 to you know, be smart enough to tell you that. You fucking idiots. Nobody learns how to just think. They go to these schools to be like, all right, let me know what I'm supposed to think and tell people. And there's like, well, number one, tell us your pronouns right now before you speak. Okay? And then absolutely, are you a trans ally? Or do I need to fucking throw hot coffee at you? But is this the video? What the fuck is this? That Trudeau's fucking bullshit. All right, so I'll read the quote she says. So she says she's like, I expected that I was paying this fortune, all this time and energy to learn how to think. But they are forcing you to think the way that they want you to think. Interesting. Park told Fox News, I realized, wow, this is insane. I thought America was different, but I saw so many similarities to what I saw in North Korea that I started worrying. In one example, Park said that she was scolded by a staff member for expressing a like for Jane Austen's novels. I said, I love those books. I thought it was a good thing. Park said. And then she said, did you know those writers had a colonial mindset? They were racists and bigots and are subconsciously brainwashing you. And the brainwasher speaks again. Park also said that she found it bizarre that professors asked students what their pronouns were and complained about using gender-neutral pronouns. English is my third language. I learned it as an adult. I sometimes still say he or she by mistake. Not mistake, that's just, it's just how people talk. And now they're going to ask me to call them they, she said. How the heck do I incorporate that into my sentences? Well, you just did it, but at the same time, yeah, who gives a fuck? I'm not calling you they. It was chaos. It felt like the regression in civilization. Yeah, it is, because people aren't exposed to real life anymore. It's a bunch of fucking white kids and kids that have never had to really struggle for anything that are trying to tell everybody else how to live and how they should and should not live. And I feel like that's also why it's not gaining full traction, is because it's none of the real people. The real people are the people that are out here struggling. They're working. They're fucking living like paycheck to paycheck. They're trying to, as if you're fucking working and you're struggling to, pay bills to get by. You're fucking working shit jobs. You're trying to build like your own business. You're trying to do something. You don't have time to be mad at other people because they won't adhere to, your pronouns. You don't have time to call people out on Twitter and Instagram for not being a trans ally and for coming down to fight with them at one of your 40 protests this week. People are working and trying to build a life and support their loved ones and themselves. The only people that have time for this shit are people that are privileged and living comfortably. And they're bored, so they're causing up issues and raising problems, and they want more advantages to be given to them. But because one person fucking, called them gay in high school or elementary school, it's now their entire personality for the rest of their life is that they're fighting against bigotry. Hey man, it exists, but don't dedicate your life to it. Do people realize that we live in the least racist part of the world? If you would listen to our media and everything, like the news around here, you would think we live in it's just a race war out here. We live in the least racist place in the world. And people could be like, oh, the Nordic, some of the Nordic countries, like Sweden, they don't have minorities. There's 5 black people in Switzerland, Sweden, in Norway, all those places. There's 5 black people there. So they don't count. Nobody gives a fuck about them, okay? Those fucking creeps. Those weird ass white people. We live in the least racist part of the world. Can everyone fucking chill out? You hate racism so bad? Go battle it in places where it's bad. Go to Asia. Go to Asia and fight racism. But you don't hate racism that bad. You just like how fighting against it or, proclaiming how bad it is here lets you posture up in society about how you think that, you're a good person now because you're like, yeah, black people shouldn't be shot. No shit, you idiot. What? You think that makes you a special person because you hold that opinion? I stand with all races. Fuck racist people. Hey, pretty much everybody's with you. Who are you fighting against? Look at our country. Look at our entire continent. We're the most diverse and least racist. You're not going to get rid of racism on planet Earth amongst humans. Dude, we're animals. There's tribalness. There's just racism. It is what it is. I don't know. Do you want to fucking fight biology? Do you want to go fuck up? You want to go tear down statues of Charles Darwin because you don't like evolution? You don't like biology? Fuck Charles Darwin! Hey, fuck Charles Darwin, bro. Charles Darwin's a pussy. I would fucking totally kick his fucking ass if he was alive right now. Fuck him. Yeah, if you care so much about fucking fighting against racism, go to China, go to Asia, go to Russia. Go fucking fight racism there. Bet you won't. Bet you won't. Go to these fucking Middle Eastern countries where they'll literally, beat a person to death with a fucking, with a bat for, wearing jeans or something. Go do it fucking there. It's not an issue here. Yeah, it's not perfect. Nowhere is. This is the best one. So fucking relax. Yeah, our fucking regression in civilization. All these fucking white kids. Don't come at me. I'm not a white kid, all right? I'm a racially ambiguous creature. I'm trans and ancestral. Which is a real thing. Okay? Oh, this is my favorite quote. In North Korea, I literally believe that my dear leader was starving, she said. He's the fattest guy. How can anyone believe that? She's like, I didn't even realize. Till I got to North Korea, and then I was just like, bro, he is fat as fuck. How did I not notice that he's fucking a big lard? He's a just fucking big tub of lard. How did I not realize he was such a fucking big chunky fat fuck? I didn't fucking realize. That's hilarious. I hope somebody's like poking his belly and just being like, oh, you fatty. But yeah, man. And then we'll wrap it up on this. Her talking about the hypocrisy of fake woke corporations. And this is what I just spoke about as well. The fake woke people here that live in North America.
All these people in America talk about how slavery is wrong. I agree slavery is the worst thing that we can do to another human being. But why some slavery matters over some other slavery? Right? Right. I mean, all these corporations talking about how they do not support the bigotry and racism and slavery. It's happening right now in China, and they have business with China.
And they don't say anything about it.
This is the thing. When Hulu made a movie about about assassins, about Kim Jong-nam's assassination 3 years ago in Malaysia. Remember the Kim Jong-un's half-brother got?
Yes.
So they made that movie. Hulu was supporting to make that movie.
He killed his half-brother and someone else too, right?
And his uncle.
His uncle.
Yeah. So his brother is more shocking because he got killed in the international territory. VX nerfed the poison. And they made a movie. But when the Hulu was bought by Disney wanted Hulu to drop that movie. So that movie couldn't be shown in Hulu. So
because it would offend China.
Yes. Why there is not even one single movie coming out of Hollywood about North Korean people suffering? They made about Congo genocide. They made all about the genocide, not about North Korea.
That is a strange hypocrisy, isn't it?
Of course it is.
And it's about money, right?
Absolutely. It's all about money. I mean, all these people talking about justice, what they care about. I mean, none of them do when it's real life.
Oh, dude, this is why I fucking love this chick. None of these motherfuckers give a fuck when it's real life. When it comes down to giving up their money or their freedoms or anything like that, at the end of the day, it's about protecting your own fucking self-interest. So don't be fucking lecturing people like you know what the fuck. You're an idiot. You're an idiot that doesn't really give a shit. So keep that in mind. Next time you try to tell somebody your opinions on how you think that everyone should live their life, remember that you're an idiot who doesn't even fucking care that much.
And these are not secret stories.
It's not. I mean, so this is the thing. Oh, don't make it up. Kim Jong-un killed his uncle. Right? That was on the national newspaper. He killed his half brother. And look, do you remember the Otto Warmbier, the American 21-year-old student?
Yes.
Who was accused of stealing the banner?
Mm-hmm.
He was brain dead.
By the time he got to America, he was beaten to death, right?
Yeah, and he was sentenced for 15 years in the labor camp for trying to steal the banner. But this is a country that did to white American mayor, to the most powerful country citizen. Imagine what they're gonna do to their own citizen. You can't even imagine what they do to their own citizen. So North Korea, this like nationalism is to the highest. So when North Korean women go to China, get raped, then we get pregnant. When we go back to North Korea, the guards kick our belly until baby dies. They don't let the baby live. It's just unbelievable. This is happening in 21st century, and still, we somehow don't talk about it.
Unreal. Well, I hope the Lord, I hope the white girls can help us with this one. Oh man, I pray that all these fucking, these privileged, university kids that are the real smart people can help us out with this one. You guys let us know what we're supposed to do. God, I hope you guys can help. All right, everybody, that is the podcast for this week. Yeah. Woo! Fuck yeah, dude. North Korea the musical. Oh shit, North Korea. My father just got sentenced to 20 years in prison camp because he just cooked us dinner. You're not allowed to fucking barbecue. He should have known better. Look for North Korea the musical. I'm going to be working on that. I'm going to put together a good team. Maybe me and Yeon-mi can work together. She can help bring a little sense of realism to the stage. A little realism to the stories, to the songs, to the music. Bring it to life. I am pumped about the future of this podcast. We are growing. We got some fun guests coming. Yeah, you guys, it's everything's fucking great. I love you guys for listening. Thank you so much for listening. Make sure you download the episode if you haven't already. If you want to just download it, then delete it right after. Go for it. Help me get those numbers. We're going till we get sponsored by a fucking dick pill company. I'm telling you that. Guarantee, absolutely. Anyone too, bro. I'll fucking support any dick pill company. Yeah, download it, subscribe, follow the podcast on on Instagram. Follow me on Instagram. Both of those will be in the description of the episode. It's Smartass Pod, and then I'm fucking AIDS Life. And check it out on YouTube if you want to watch the full thing. To have to watch along with the videos and whatnot. And yeah, don't fucking jerk your dick. Tell everybody about, how to live their life, and keep an eye out for North Korea the musical. Okay.